all I do is ball it up in my hand. It crumbles into little pieces. Put some water on it. That jug is good. I sieve it out, get the little sieve and everything. That jug good to go. I put that jug in the eggs. I put that jug in everything. That jug be tasting good, man. I be like, yo, I'm a kale fiend right now. Cause I know like that jug go down. Cause you heat it up too much, the juice comes out. Wait. Oh, you started live streaming. Oh, look, he went away. Look. He laughing. He started live streaming. I'm talking about Kale. He live streaming.
God, oh God, I had to get you, dog. I had to get you.
Shoot, they can hear about Kale too. They probably
we'll go ahead and talk about your Kale then.
Yeah, man. Shoot, I done learned the secrets. I'm learning the tricks of the trade, making new tricks. Shoot.
Oh, you turning tricks now?
Yeah, I'm turning tricks, man. The food tricks. Tricks of food, cook, eat, nutrition, getting that diet right. Yeah, all them tricks. Turned. Look, I hear the junk in the background talking.
Oh, okay. So what am I doing right now? What am I trying to do?
Playing the food.
Okay. So if I do that, oh, can I make them a host? Yep.
You adding more people?
No, I'm just being stupid right now. I'm trying stuff. I'm experimenting.
No education, elimination.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so.
Yo, where everybody at?
Everybody, they ain't gonna be able to make it. MDP said he was busy, might not make it tonight.
Oh, okay. Man, that's
and then plus we moved it from Tuesday to Wednesday. Tuesday might have been a more optimal time for people to attend the live feed.
Yeah, why we change it from Tuesday?
Because I had to go because I lost a bet.
Get for betting anyway. Should be betting.
I know.
Betting.
Remember we was talking about, about somebody they'll rather pay for the Xbox themselves instead of earning it through making videos.
Yo, you wouldn't do anything not to make a video.
Right. I'll buy it.
Oh man, it's too funny. He just be like, yo, I'll give you $1 million to make this video. Nah, I'm good.
Right.
Nah. Only $1 million that bad.
I got my own money, homie.
Shoot, I know people give me money. 20 million. What your $1 million gonna do? Back.
All right, so this the deal. We got 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30. Hey, Jerry. Set timer for 30 minutes. Thank you. Okay. I don't know how to. I need to play with this a little bit more.
You talking about the graphics?
Nah, you can't do much with Zoom graphics, but if we was using that what's that thing called that D had?
The OBX?
Yeah. Then you could probably do a little bit more.
How do people, because I be seeing people on YouTube, they have the screen like side by side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then like if you want to show a graphic, they just put it up and then they be talking behind it and then put it back down so you see them talk, but it's like side by side. Like you can't do that with Zoom?
No. Not at all. Not at all. Man, trying to do something. Won't be able to do it. Hold on.
Oh, we got MVP. Okay, we got 30 minutes on live stream. Let's see where this goes. He heard you, bro. He heard you. 30 minutes.
All right, so we should alternate on the intros weekly. You know what I'm saying? You should do it next week. I do it this week, and we make it all the way live. Like, welcome back, fellow knowledge seekers. Woo! Comics busting through your motherfucking speakers because somebody told me that my videos be too loud. It's because I'm loud. You know what I'm saying? Contain me. But anyways, I'm back with Midnight Assassin, but his real name is Phil. And of course, Frankie J.
I didn't even change that on there. I keep forgetting to change that.
He got his bookshelf up because he's trying to look smart. All right. But we all know that anybody who believes Bishop can beat people ain't that smart. With that being said,
you must be sure.
Yeah. With that being said,
Bishop beat everybody.
I think tonight we'll discuss a couple subjects, and we're gonna try to do it in 30 minutes. We're gonna talk about Armor Wars and Don Cheadle. Then we're gonna talk about Wakanda Forever, and which I'm kind of hating that that's not a movie. And then CW is actually kind of redoing their lineup with the heroes and the superhero shows. So we're gonna talk a little bit about an up-and-coming show that's called Naomi. That'll be coming out a little while later. And hopefully we don't digress too much from what we're talking about. I can tell you one thing, I'm fuller than a mofo right now. Let me tell you what I had to eat. So it's protein dense because I'm trying to get these gains up, right?
Yeah, I wish I could
get these gains back, baby.
You got that.
And I ain't even do upper body today. Anyways, trying to get these gains back. So I got some what was that 93.7 ground beef, rolled it up into some hamburger patties. Made them jump up and down on the grill a little bit. Got them nice and tasty. So at lunchtime, because that was after my workout or whatever, I went ahead and did a hamburger bun. I know you're gonna shun me for the carbs or whatever. And then had some watermelon and a pear. And then since I'm intermittent fasting, I just ate at like what was that, 5:45, because that's my last meal. While I was looking at Superman and Lois.
Yo, I gotta catch that episode. I gotta catch that new episode. I'm like,
and then I had another patty and a couple of hamburger balls I made with a hamburger, and I had put they got this new sauce out from Heinz or whatever it's called, honey sriracha. Comes in a ketchup bottle. I'll show it by the end. Pretty good. So I mean, but I feel like full, like uncomfortable full. It wasn't even that much.
Oh, that's like when I was bulking, man. I felt like uncomfortable full all the time.
I guess, that'll hold me till tomorrow at 11 o'clock, because that'll be the next meal. And no, I ain't counting no calories, Midnight Assassin. You have anything to add before we get started?
That's what I'm at right there. Yeah, you should be counting calories, but you're not. But okay.
Oh my God. Here we go again. But anyways, before we get into it, spoiler alert. So check this out. That's Superman and Lois. I mean, each episode gets better and better and better. I'm kind of like, after this episode here, we find out who John Henry Irons is, how they introduce Steel. That's his real name. How they introduce Steel on the Superman and Lois. And now at the end of this episode, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody that haven't watched it, but the way they ended it, it left me wanting some more. You know what I'm saying? Let me want some more.
Did they bring the Steel from the alternate universe, Shaquille O'Neal?
Hell to the no. Can't keep that one. Oh my God. That's the worst movie, period.
I forgot about that.
Look, that is the worst movie they could have.
When he was Steel, Like that was related to the Man of Steel.
Nah, I ain't gonna disrespect Shaq like that. You know, if
Oh,
that's what we
man.
was doing back then, that's what we was doing back then. But
Oh, he was
that's
Shazam
oh my
too.
God.
He was Shazam
Oh,
too.
he wasn't the real Shazam, was he?
Nah, but he was a genie. A genie called Shazam. You don't remember
Yeah,
that?
he was. He was.
Yeah.
He was. He was. He was. No, they ain't working. So let's get into Armor Wars with But no. Let's go Wakanda Forever.
Now
Let's
you
go
gonna
Wakanda Forever.
You gonna do Naomi first? Cause that's new to me. Then we'll go Wakanda.
Okay, so hold on. Naomi. So Naomi on CW. Ava DuVernay. Is it Ava DuVernay? The one who made the movie When They See Us? Remember her? Ava DuVernay?
Oh dang.
Right. So she's gonna be one of the writers on Naomi, along with the guy, I can't remember his name, from Arrowverse. So they're gonna collab on a superhero named Naomi that came out, I think, in 2019. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Fact checkers, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. But yeah, so Naomi, I'm thinking it's Superman and Mongo got in a fight, and the fight led into her little small town, and wherever, I can't remember, bumfuck somewhere. And then she started thinking about her being a superhero or whatever. And then, strange things started happening. So she went to search of, this phenomenon and who she is, this and that. Come to find out, she's a being from another universe. And they sent her to Earth to protect her from her universe's evil bad guy or whatever. I did a quick video on it. I read so many comic books. I don't retain the knowledge. I should have got the knowledge for y'all. But anyways, that's what I got on her. So Ava DuVernay is gonna write and produce this series, and then after that, but I don't think they're gonna start it from Superman and Mongo having a fight in her town. I think she's just gonna find her powers and start figuring out who she is.
Kind of like Monica Rambeau. She's just like in the show, we just kind of finding stuff out.
Right.
Fully,
Hold on, let me pull this up. Naomi. Spell Naomi.
The Naomi. The NDP said, I didn't know Jack's shoes. Wait, can we say that? Who the heck is Naomi?
Hold on, let me pull up a quick thing for it now. Naomi, DC Comics.
That's what I was saying. This is the first time I heard Naomi, and
I had made a video on her.
Yeah,
but she was one of 3 characters. I might go back and make a more in-depth video on her, but since the whole diversity thing had been going on, DC's trying to get into that, so they're gonna start her on CW. But they actually made a comic book starring Naomi. So let me put that up on the screen right now. Zoom.
Hey, you made a good point. Like, yeah, I hope they raise the bar on this Naomi show, and it's not like The Flash or Legends, because we don't need another one of them. They need to raise the bar. It need to be like a Superman and Lewis or Disney Plus or something. Like,
well, if they do it between Superman and Lois and Black Lightning level, I think that we will have a piece of modern art.
Man, I disagree, man. They just need to stick with Superman and Lois. Like, put black characters in it, man. But make it, up to Andy, man. Make the directing right. Put some thought into it. Don't make it lazy, and don't insult my intelligence when I'm watching the show, man.
I'm not saying Black Lightning is bad. You said that, not me.
Well, I mean,
I'm
it's
saying,
not bad. I mean,
I'm saying that they could have done. They
better.
could have done more. They could have done more because I
Yeah.
think the fight scenes with Painkiller was some of the better fight scenes. When Tobias, you didn't hold on. Did you just watch the last season?
Nah.
You got to watch the last season. The last season,
I kind of
fight scenes with Painkiller.
I guess, but man, it just kind of started turning into like legends. I was like, nah, man.
Listen. Last season, I say they did they best work. They were saying, well, y'all gonna cancel us. We're gonna give y'all our best work. Tobias Wells is the far best villain on CW. Period. Because he had a plan the whole time. It ain't no trying to redeem who he is. We know he a bad guy. That's it. We ain't got no humanitarian side of what caused him this way. Tobias Wells is Tobias Wells. And every time he come on the screen, he got something negative to say about Black Lightning. And
I know, man.
Said.
That's how that's what you get anyway, man. You talk smack about Bishop anyway. So you know what? No, they can make Black Lightning better, man. They keep man. They can do a lot better. A lot better.
No, they can, but this season, and then when they brought Painkiller in, and they was showing that Painkiller and I can't remember his regular name, but they was two different people inside the same body. It was just the fight scenes that they had with him in there. Those were far better. It was like Fargo. Those are far better scenes than what we had usually begin in Black Lightning. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like Thunder.
Fight scenes are better now, and
for Painkiller, and then I guess when they had
like they're not stifling his powers and stuff, like
no,
like it's like a lot better, like
yeah,
like Mo Better
Blues. So let me see what we got for Naomi here. Let me pull up the rest of this here. What's So in other words, she's an alternate universe in the DC universe. Earth's ozone layer exposed to the surface of the Earth to be previously unknown type of radiation, which caused 29 people all over the Earth to develop godlike powers. Some of these people sought to rule the world with their powers, while others opposed it. So regular superhero storyline. And so I guess she was born with godlike powers, and then next thing you know, they had to hide her on a different Earth until she got old enough, understood her powers, and then she didn't know she had powers. Regular storyline. But anyways, it's supposed to come to CW in 2022. Or was it the fall of 2022? I think it's the fall of 2022. So anyways, they're bringing back Superman and Lois. We talked, they got Batwoman, and then Naomi, and I think Legends and Flash got renewed. They need to bring back another supernatural show.
Man, they need to like revamp Flash. They need to revamp.
No, they need to cancel the Flash.
They gotta do something, man. It's like it's just the same thing over and over, and it's just like, man, like.
And see, what's funny to me about the CW and the Flash series is, as I said before, with like Marvel, DC has so many characters to pull from to make the Flash show better. I mean, they can pick some of Superman, Batman, Aquaman, who else? Vixen. I mean, anybody, cyborg enemies to go against the Flash.
Yeah, they don't make his like speed powers like the Speed Force like how it should be. And that's why I'm like curious to see what like Zack Snyder's finna do with the Flash. Like he's like he didn't even play around. He was just like, he knows how to go back in time in the first movie. And so the next one's gonna be like, straight up like, Flashpoint or whatever. It's just gonna go what we already like know.
Well, even with that being said, and with the CW Flash, when they came out and we had Eobard Thawne as the Reverse Flash, he just, what he could do. He was like, oh, snaps, look at what he could do. Flash is gonna be doing this at some point. It's like we never got that Flash. And then was it second season or third season when we got Zoom?
Zoom.
It was third.
Yeah.
Well, with Zoom, when we seen Zoom come on the screen and what Zoom could do, he was like, oh, snaps, we're going to see Flash do similar to what Zoom do. And we never seen it. It's like he almost died trying to get the Zoom level. He had to hook up a machine to his body to do what Zoom and Savitar was doing. So, you know, it's like.
Yeah, Savitar.
Okay.
Like, Savitar is the Flash in the future, yet like we never see him grow into that or get as strong as that. Even a good Savitar still has a Flash. Like he's just not that powerful under CW.
Right, because this is the thing. It's like what you were saying with the whole Christopher Nolan's Batman. Remember we was talking about you can make a great show by just having some nice fight moves and some cars blowing up here and there. You don't have to have a whole lot of special effects. Well, with the Flash, they kind of went against that whole thing. You ain't really got no spectacular special effects, but you're leading us towards family and you know, because men ours love each other. That's you're my lightning rod. We can be together. We can love, and family is the most important thing in the world. Being a team is what will make us better. And then I gotta doubt. Look, I gotta doubt myself before I can become stronger.
Savitar didn't do that.
Anyways,
he's got strong,
so you know,
working. He's like,
right? Or I gotta let me somebody like me beat the Flash, and then the Flash realizes, oh, he's just human. He's just a YouTuber. I can beat him. And look, I as a Cisco got to tell him that he can beat this YouTuber.
I don't know, I just don't think I could do it. I've never went up against a YouTuber before. I don't know how the Speed Force can handle it.
Oh God!
Let me go ask Harrison Wells from Earth 45.
Right. And then I guess when we brought back the first Harrison Wells, he was like, okay, cool. But then when they kept bringing him back every season, it was a different one. In my mind, I'm like, yo, that's creative, but it's stupid. Like, do that.
It got like super redundant, and it did just get on your nerves. Like, oh man, like I mean, is this dude like got some ties in the industry? Because like they just will not get rid of him.
and then right. And then the other piece was when they did Elseworlds, you know, when they brought all the superheroes together, it was just like, really? This what y'all got? Like, I like the concept where they did the multiverse and we got to see all these different characters, and they brought them all into one universe back to Batman 1. And you know, we had the 2 Flashes on the screen, this and that. But other than that, it wasn't really that good. I mean, the Monitor, because of the guy who played the Monitor, that was good. But I mean, other than that, I wasn't too impressed.
It's like when I watch Superman and Lois, because of what I've seen so far, I expect so much more because I've gotten so much more from it. Like,
right.
Like, but when I hear CW's coming out with a show, I'm like, is it gonna be soap opera cheesy again? Like, you know, am I gonna get an action like superhero show, or am I gonna get a soap opera with a superhero in it?
And that's basically what we're doing with Flash. So Flash is not gonna last long. I mean, the first 2-3 seasons was cool, but then after that, the Thinker was all right.
It's like a soap opera sitcom with a superhero in it.
So what do we have? We had Reverse Flash.
That's how you describe, like, you know, Christopher Nolan's Batman. It was like Law and Order with Batman in it.
Right.
It was like that gritty, like cop drama, Law and Order, SVU, or whatever. But then all of a sudden, Batman's in it. It's like, ooh, you know, like that was a different take on it. Like that was dark, gritty, and it's just like you don't know what to make of it, so you gotta follow along. But when you watch these other shows, it's like it's just slapstick. You know, it's a sitcom, you know, soap opera with a superhero in it.
Well, again, Batman, Christopher Nolan's Batman to me followed the formula like they did with Blade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't take nothing away from Christopher Nolan. Did an outstanding job, they kept it simple. In fact, I want to bring up another movie. I thought they kept simple. It wasn't too long. The movie that just came out called Spiral with Chris Rock in it.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
The movie was no more than maybe an hour and 15 minutes long, and it was straight and to the point. It wasn't drug out or nothing. And for Saw movies, they get kind of gritty, get kind of gory. This one, it kept the goriness at a minimum, so you would be like, "Oh snap, this is what happened," and then they didn't drag it out. The storyline wasn't long. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point. It led you in, and then it showed you who the bad guy was. They had a quick fight, and the next thing you know, that shit was going off. I was like, damn. And it was good. And it was good. And I was reading reviews on it, like some people was hating on it because I guess Chris Rock was saying some things that's not cancel culture friendly right now. And so that Chris Rock came out later saying, y'all messing up. And really, cancel culture right now, I'm not putting them down or anything, but cancel culture don't understand that you're the same as what you're going against because there's no fairness. You have to have a fairness. So anyways, we'll get to that subject later. But anyways,
there's no metric to go against. Yeah, it's just like
metrics.
Yeah, you either go with this or we're canceling you. I mean, you're right. It's the same as what the other side did for like years, and now it's just like this super duper overcorrection, and it's just almost the same thing.
Right, overcorrection. Right. So MVP, he agreed with you. I'm thinking more Kryptonite than anything else. That sounds like the type of show I want to see. Just basically the CW needs to get further away from this Buffy the Vampire Slayer crap and make real superhero shows with real super villains and heroes blasting each other through walls. Yeah. And you know what, MVP? I totally agree with you. And to the point of that, I'm gonna add on to what you said. CW, like when they did Supernatural to me was gritty. It was kind of family friendly, but it was gritty, and it got to the point. Even with that vampire show called The Originals, that was kind of gritty. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of to the point. Was Heroes on CW? Or was it Fox? Anyways, Heroes wasn't on.
I mean, I liked Heroes.
But the point I'm getting at is we know that they can make shows that get people interested.
Ooh, what about Witcher?
Well, that's on Netflix.
Was it Netflix?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
That's on Netflix.
They said it's gonna be a season 2 like that. I was impressed with that. That was like really.
But we don't know if it's gonna be a season 2 because Henry Cavill. I think they said it's gonna be a second season, but we got so much in it. We up in the air with so much with Henry Cavill on these different shows.
What different shows? What other shows he on?
He got Superman, Man of Steel, DCEU. He got I heard like a rumor that he's talking about doing some stuff with Marvel as Captain Britain. Then they was talking about doing a spinoff with him for Mission Impossible.
Oh, because he was in that Mission Impossible. That's
so
right.
It's like a lot of stuff up in the air. And then I just read an article.
He need to do The Witcher.
You know what? I'm gonna watch that this weekend. I'm gonna sit down and watch the first Witcher this weekend.
Ooh.
I wanted to watch C on Apple TV.
C?
Oh, you don't know about C? Who played Aquaman? What's his name?
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, he's in C as the lead character. It's supposed to be pretty good.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, C. Okay.
But again, what's up, Charles Hazleton III?
Bringing that intro.
But yeah, MVP, you are correct. That Buffy the Vampire Slayer stuff, that's so 80s and 90s. We need to move forward like we did with Supernatural and the Originals and a couple other shows they got. You are correct. But Superman and Lois, it's family friendly, but you can tell they put some money in there. They put a little bit of money in there.
Some effort. They put some thought and effort into it. Like, I mean, I'm looking at the storyline, the actors, how they're acting stuff out, the directors, how they're like giving us, they're showing us a picture, like the different angles and stuff, and like the scenes that they choose to show us. Like, it's like they're putting thought into it. Like, I mean, like, yeah, I'm just not used to that. And so, like, I'm impressed, and I enjoy watching Superman and Lois.
Well, and then the other thing is they're gonna have to keep up with Amazon Prime with The Boys and Invincible. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. And then they're gonna definitely have to keep up with Netflix with Umbrella Academy and what's the one that just came out? The Jupiter's Legacy. And then I've been meaning to watch Love, Robots, and some, I can't remember the full name of it, but yeah, it's a couple that they're gonna have to start keeping up with.
Like,
huh?
The Love, Robots, and Monsters.
Yeah, that's it.
What you're talking about. I'm probably butchering the name of it. But...
No, that's it. You correct.
Okay.
You are the man.
Yeah. Yo, I just saw this SNL skit, man. They talking about like Hollywood squares. And they were showing like all the stars from the 90s and stuff. And
right.
Everybody today is like problematic. So they had to blot out. And they had Baby Spice. She was like thanking Bill Cosby for being such a great guy. And then they had to block that
out. So we've been talking and we ain't even got to the main stuff yet.
Oh, yeah. Go. Yeah. What was the next one?
So Charles Hazelton said C was so good. So I'm going to have to check that out. Because, you know, Charles Hazelton III got that talent.
I thought it was seed, like an apple seed. So it's C.
I feel kind of invincible right now with this on.
That's because you the war machine, bro.
Yo, so let's get into this war machine. They ain't even got the casting done yet.
Oh, wait, are you saying it's going to be like a show like just about War Machine?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Yo, he could like take down a whole like city block, like. Ooh.
Yeah. There's going to be a show
they better
called Armor Wars with Don Cheadle. And let me say that name one more time. Yeah, Don motherfucking Cheadle. And I gotta say,
Cheeto.
Don.
Yo, look his name up, bro.
what did I say?
Don
Cheadle.
Yeah.
Because his name, he played in so many movies that I watched growing up, and his name was not important. It was not used. I mean, he wasn't recognized.
He should have been. But yeah, he was.
And now,
should have been.
Don motherfucking Cheadle.
Cheadle. Cheadle, bro. What?
Don Cheadle.
Oh, put that jug up here for you. Don Cheadle.
You got to say it. Say his name.
Oh crap! Why is this?
You can't even say his name.
Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. Am I saying right? Okay, well, we'll just go with DC. He's playing War Machine. Now, one of the things that I know about the comics that the MCU didn't do is that whenever War Machine comes on the comic book panel or whatever, hey Siri, off, we're gonna go over time tonight. In the comic books, whenever Don Cheadle comes on the comic book panel, he has more firepower. Yeah, I know. You say his name. Don DC. We'll call him DC. I mean War Machine.
Yeah,
he always.
You see how it's spelled?
Cheeto.
Yes, that's it.
Cheeto. Yeah, but then when I say the whole name, I'll be like Don Cheadle.
You saying Don Cheadle?
Hey, look, the real revelation. Charles Hazelton III, like Don Cheadle.
You got to be Pacific.
Yeah, I messed that word up too. Pacific. Anyways, what was I saying?
You was trying to.
One of the things that the MCU didn't do is they kind of did it, but they didn't fully do it. Like War Machine, as the name implied, is an Iron Man suit with War Machine type equipment. Like, you know, he had it in the MCU, but Iron Man still had more technology. But in the comic book, you know, his counterpart, he just had a lot more firepower.
Iron Man had more suits though. He had more variants.
Right. And War Machine had firepower.
Yeah, to me, War Machine is kind of like on that level, like almost on that level with Cyborg, because his thing was like to be a machine of war. Like, you know, it was just like you said, it's firepower. So I mean, if they do the show, man, they gotta like go overboard with it, like more than they've been doing in the movies and stuff, and just show like all sorts of stuff, like just like the comics, just everything. Like what I miss seeing is like that big old like rocket launcher on his shoulders that he used to have, like, and guns like in it and everything. Like it was just like when you saw War Machine in the comic, like he was a war machine. Like you knew it was a difference between Iron Man and War Machine. Like War Machine was like war. But like they don't really illustrate that really well in the movies. Right.
So this is what we do know. I can say that after watching WandaVision, well, I'm gonna any MCU movie, but these spinoffs, WandaVision, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that I know that they're not gonna disappoint with Armor Wars. But the question is that I have to ask: does anybody know? Because well, this is the question. The question is Armor Wars gonna be like Wakanda Forever? Is it gonna be like Wakanda Forever as in the next movie? Or is it gonna be like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier where we have a series? You know, I haven't been able to find that out.
It's a good question.
Because I know as I was looking up Wakanda Forever, that's the next movie that.
So is that so I was confused when you were saying it earlier. So that's gonna be the next movie, not a series.
No, I think Armor Wars is going to be a series. So Armor Wars, a six part series.
Oh, okay. And then Wakanda Forever is actually going to, because like I saw a preview for, like, it wasn't a preview, it just like came up and said Wakanda Forever.
Like, yeah, that's the movie. They named the movie.
Yeah. Okay.
So they haven't put out a whole lot. They just kind of teasing us with, this is what we're doing. Like they did with Ironheart. We know that Ironheart is coming out in the future, and that's going to be a series on Disney Plus. So I guess the thing is, they say it's going to be on Disney Plus versus being released in movie theaters. I mean, you're still going to see it on Disney Plus. Hey, anybody got any answers out there for us?
I'm ready for that Ahsoka. Like at the Mandalorian, like they talking about giving Ahsoka like her own.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man. Man. Yeah. Especially I went back and watched all the Clone Wars and got really familiar with like Ahsoka. I'm just like, yo, I need to see where she's gonna go next. Like they could take that thing all the way. There's two ways they could do it, man. They could take it all the way, or they could like Batwoman it, and then it'd just be like,
you stupid.
Which I hope they don't do that, bro. Like I hope they put somebody good on it, man. Yo, you know what else I want them to bring back? I want them to take forward Steven Universe, bro. Like I want some more Steven Universe and Adventure Time.
Yeah, everybody wants to know. Yes, everybody wants to know Steven Universe, homie. But let's see.
Oh, you tripping, bro? Like, remember how I was like, yo, dang it, Garnet. Remember I was like Garnet. Now I'm like, I've been thinking about all the stuff, man. I'm like, yo, I'm a Jasper, bro. Like, just how she was just like pummeling through stuff, just always fighting and everything. I was just like, yeah, I'm a Jasper, bro.
Well, don't look like they're bringing up. Hold on, Steven Universe TV series 2013 to 2020. I don't look like the new articles came out for Steven Universe. They ain't gonna do nothing. But you know what? I'm pretty sure the way stuff work, that they're gonna bring something back because of what it is, a popular show.
Yeah,
it is a popular show. Definitely a popular show. hold on. Let me look. Let me look here. Yeah, so ain't nothing coming up on it. But before we go to the next part, so Armor Wars ain't no release date. Well, hold on. Yeah. When I was looking at it before, one no release date. But it is based on a comic book type, because it was like a couple series on War Machine called Armor Wars. But as we know, with Marvel, you stupid. With Marvel, what
like
you
the
just Flash?
Does my hair
Oh
look
my
like the
God.
Flash?
No, not the Flash. You the reverse Flash. Anyways, stupid. What was I? Oh yeah. So with Armor Wars, MCU, what I love about them is because they're on a totally different Earth. We got the same heroes with the same similar powers, but we're gonna have brand new stories, which works. Because then you don't know how it's gonna turn out. You can't say I already read a comic book. The only thing you can argue about is this will happen in the comic book. Yep. So what? This is the movie. This is what happened in the movie. All right. So let's move on to Wakanda Forever. Yeah, baby. You know, I hate that Chadwick Boseman is not gonna be in there.
I know that sucks.
But you know, what's her name? Lupita.
Yeah, Lupita.
Yeah. Now you know, I love to see her on screen.
Yeah.
And then who else?
Man, I wish they bring back Killmonger.
We can't bring back Killmonger because he's dead.
They brought back.
He wanted to die.
They brought back Harrison Wells.
Well,
they brought him back.
That's why Flash is failing now. Goddamn it. That's why Flash ain't gonna make it now.
Shoot, they brought back Vision.
Oh, well, no, Vision can always come back.
They brought 2 Visions back.
So, what are your thoughts on this Wakanda Forever? What would you like to see? Because they ain't really got no true casting. The only thing we got back is
Wait, they're not bringing back everybody else that was in it?
They bringing back the female fighters.
Well, they're not bringing back.
I don't want to mess up their names, so then you be clowning me.
Nah, I don't even know. Like,
well, look it up.
Look
it up. Black Panthers, female guard.
Like I know what you're talking about, because like they was in they came back in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. They were in there trying to get Zemo or whatever his name is.
Right.
But yeah, like I mean, are they not gonna bring another Black Panther? They're not gonna bring another Black Panther. Why? Because
of people like yourself. You.
Nah.
You.
Nah. You pointing the wrong way anyway. You pointing the wrong way. You supposed to be pointing that way.
No, I'm pointing the right way. I'm looking right at the screen.
Shoot. Well, what's my hand doing?
It's jabbing me in my neck.
Exactly. You was going that way.
No, I'm
look. You still going that way? You ain't even like pointing at me.
I'm pointing at you.
You're not pointing at me, bro. Like I'm telling you.
Look.
Wait a minute.
I'm starting.
Oh, unless you got your screen opposite than mine.
I think that's what it's doing. In fact, hold on. Let me show you. Zoom. Doom.
Oh, you probably right. Like, yeah, it's opposite. I'm looking at the YouTube. It's like opposite.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. You said they can bring back Killmonger because Wakanda has the best hospitals in the world. Thank you. We can bring back Killmonger. Yo, they need to bring him back, bro.
I'm not going to even entertain that.
I'm entertaining. I'm like, yo, bring him back. Have him fight the Winter Soldier. Do all that, man. Just bring him back, man. Bring back Killmonger, bro.
Listen,
so I want Killmonger to come back so I can see all the memes. I want all the memes back. I want all the Killmonger memes. I want them coming back. I want him.
Listen, did you not hear what Killmonger said? He said, "Let me die with my ancestors on the boat.
On the
Let
boat?
me die like they died.
On the
right.
boat,
We didn't want to live.
On the
He said,
boat.
let me. If we can't be free and bring peace to the world, let me die."
Shoot. And nobody can forget this one. Hey, Auntie.
How you doing, Auntie?
This your king? Is this your king?
Oh God.
Is this your king?
You know, at that time, right? That's one of the parts of the Black Panther show that I said was like the Flash. Like, yo, you've been doing all this training all these years to get the lead taken away from you, and then you get beat in front of everybody else. Like, that's just terrible.
Yeah, that's like Akira Toriyama. His math don't work out sometimes. Like, you got Super Saiyan 2 that can beat a Super Saiyan Blue, his enemy, or something like that. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, it's like the training like is all negated by something stupid that don't make sense that somebody could have done at the beginning of the show. It's like, yo, you know what? That's why I like Naruto, because his training, he did a training montage, and the training paid off.
Right.
It always paid off. And whatever he learned, he could use, and everybody else could train and use it. Like, that makes sense to me. It's just like in a gym. You go in the gym, you start off 135, it's hard.
You don't go to no gym. Stop lying to yourself.
Next thing you know, you lift from 185, bro. You getting big, bro. You getting big.
You're getting huge, dog.
Getting huge.
Man, come on. Let me do it. I won't let me do it.
What you doing?
Trying to change the background. Just let me do MYECOMICS now. This is some BS. Oh, I know why. Hold on. No, still ain't letting me do it. No, you are correct. That's one of the parts that I didn't like. But okay, you know, to each their own.
Shoot.
The movie's still awesome.
They can surprise us because they've been surprising us. They brought back Red Skull. You know what I'm saying?
Red Skull was never dead. He got sucked into the box. The Tesla, the Tesseract.
Yeah. So guess what? He could have got sucked into the electrical train or whatever, and the technology kept him alive. And then the story can write itself. They can bring him.
Who said Killmonger gonna come back in the next Black Panther?
He gonna come back, bro. He gonna come back. He coming back. He gonna come back, and he gonna take over.
I doubt it.
What you think about that, Auntie? He gonna take over.
I doubt it. That's like Bishop coming back.
You shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll talk about Bishop like that. Bishop.
No, I ain't gonna talk about Bishop, but you know who else can beat Bishop?
Nobody.
War Machine.
Nah, because Bishop is War Machine. So there now.
Nah, that would be a good fight, but eventually War Machine would run out of ammo. Unless
they get the creative juices going and Tony Stark creates like War Machine restock bots, and like as soon as he's about to run back, a restock bot comes out and just clamps all the ammo back on, and he refills like clink, and he's like,
yeah. But this is the thing. I wouldn't doubt that they will write it in that Tony Stark left War Machine more than enough technology to last him a lifetime, kind of like they showed he did with Spider-Man. Because I mean, Rhodey was his best friend.
Yeah, I mean the way he did.
I mean, in fact, Rhodey, War Machine is the same as Bucky is to Captain America.
Yeah, because the way he did in the movie was kind of like he wasn't really. He wasn't in the Avengers really. He was just like working for the government.
Right, and he came in whenever Iron Man needed help.
Yeah, but when they wanted to bring real Iron Man in, they sent him after Iron Man.
Right. And again, the storylines and how they write alliances go, but I would go to say that War Machine Rhodey could have came and worked with Iron Man at any given time and made a better salary than he was fighting for the government. Now, not to take anything away from the government, because we veterans, and that's what I'm saying. That's what we with Rhodey and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We served in the military too.
We know everybody went. We know everybody went to Iraq and Afghanistan. They saw them contractors over there, and then they took the time. They completed their MSO. They got out. It was just like, yo, let me jump on this contractor bandwagon, start making this 100K, 200K, and bring that back home tax free, like in a war zone. Like they did
that. Exactly. So I wouldn't doubt that Iron Man didn't leave, or Marvel writers so to say that Iron Man left a whole lot of stuff to Rhodey technology to but I mean, I got a lot of questions, like the whole nanotech thing. Why will Rhodey have a nanotech war machine?
I think if they did a good story, they could write that right in. I think they could do a lot more with a war machine, like than what they've done so far in the movies and stuff. Like to me, it's kind of like how they stifle Black Lightning's powers, or even like how they stifle like Luke Cage's powers. Like we know he's like super strong, like Superman, and we know he's got like super speed. Yet in the show, he's got none of that.
Right. So going back to the other piece with the Armor Wars and Don Cheadle, we know that Don Cheadle can carry a show, but do Marvel feel like he can bring that to it, like Anthony Mackie and Bucky, whatever. We know that Don can lead a show. I mean, carry a show. Whatever. Be specific.
Let me ask you a question.
Be specific. Ask. You don't get off my southern accent.
Yeah, he called that junk an accent.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? In the South, we don't say street, we say screet.
We say street.
You know what I'm saying?
It's strawberries.
You know what I'm saying? We don't say, you know what I'm saying, baby. Master P, baby. Anyway, Rick Ross, son. Uncle Luke. Well, I ain't Luda. I ain't proper speaking.
No, I just heard a song with Luda on it, bro.
Who?
I just heard a song with Luda on it.
What you hear?
I can't remember, but it's like a new song. I just heard it on the radio. Like he came in and I heard somebody rapping. I'm like that. Like he sound like Luda. And then he said Luda. I'm like Luda. Like he didn't hear me, but I know he heard me. Luda.
Oh my God. So you and Luda close now? Y'all know each other now?
Bro, anyway. In the same school. We didn't, but it's like we did.
Whatever. Anyways, so this concludes the conversation. This concludes our discussion. Is there anything you want to say in closing?
Yeah, I mean, like I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with Wakanda Forever, because it's so many like different ways they could different avenues they could take as far as like bringing it out and stuff. I'm hopeful that they do bring back Black Panther, because I feel like they need to keep that character going. Like he's such a powerful character as far as like imagery in the minds of like young kids and stuff. So I feel like especially being a Black character, like I feel like he that still needs to go, and take it further than where it's at now. Just like stars the limits. But yeah, that's my take on it.
I agree. I was sitting here while you was talking, thinking of some ideas on how they can expand on how to bring in the next Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? They need to go ahead and show some way, somehow that he died on a mission, or he died during Endgame. Something in between Endgame, Falcon and Winter Soldier, or something WandaVision did, and
Yeah.
Black Panther died.
One. Like, it could be
right.
Be one from another dimension. He comes in and like now he's part of the team, or like I mean, it could be like the Matrix, like like I mean, next thing you know, there was another Matrix, and then the Oracle was different, and she was just like, oh yeah, my last form, and it's like, oh man, that's how they played it.
They coming out with another Matrix, right?
Oh yeah, I keep seeing little tidbits of it. I'm like, yo, like how they gonna do this? Because like, I mean, I thought that was it. Like they ended it, but they're like, yo, we got part 4. And I'm like, okay, well.
Yeah, I don't even know what to expect. I ain't trying to get into no plot theories, no nothing. I just want to see what they're gonna bring to the table.
Yeah, I'm trying to see it too, man. I'm like, yo, like, I wonder if I can get the same feel as we did like when the Matrix first came out, like back in the day, like when it came out, like you had that feel. Now it's like, it's like 20 some years later. Can they produce that same feeling, or is it just gonna feel like they're just trying to, copy something? Like,
right.
I just hope it's
not. Charles Hazelton, hold on. Charles Hazelton III. You wanna come on to be live on the next one? Let us know in the chat box. I'll send you a link on band. What's that thing we talk on from time to time?
TikTok.
Band Lab. I'll send you something on Band Lab, or we talk about email anyway. Let me know. They could do so much with the next Doctor Strange movie. Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. That would be the key to a lot of changes in the MCU. In fact, Doctor Strange, I mean, if they wanted to, you know what? I'm not throwing any theories out there because Marvel, I think they monitor the web then they change stuff on it. But what I can say is with Marvel right now, people are not able to figure out what they're doing. You can't get what you want out of Marvel. That whole
half the time the actors don't even know, bro. That's how good they are. That's how good they are. Half the time the actors don't even know what's going on.
Right. That whole WandaVision and the Quicksilver from the X-Men universe thing, like he said, he's like, I didn't even know who the guy was. That just totally threw us for a loop.
That was awesome. I'm like, yo, they brought like they even made a reference to Kick-Ass. I heard them. I remember they made a reference to Kick-Ass. And then it was just like, I don't know if she just said, oh, this is Kick-Ass or whatever. But then
that whole Agatha thing, and the way they did what was Scarlet Witch's real name? Wanda. So the whole time in the MCU, they never called her the Scarlet Witch. But whenever we talked, we would say Scarlet Witch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We would, because we knew who she was, but the whole time, and that was smart to now make her into the Scarlet Witch. And then you like, oh snaps.
So you the worst kind. You a Scarlet Witch. Oh.
Right. So you like, oh snaps. And then Agatha's like, you're gonna need me. You don't want to get rid of me. And then so that to me was a throwback to the comic books. Like she helped mentor Wanda into using her powers to help bring her back from the brink of destruction or whatever you want to call it. But man, that WandaVision, and then the way that Monica Rambeau got her powers. So, and what they were saying was chaos magic comes from the beginning of the universe, cosmic magic and all that kind of stuff. You like, oh snap. So will Monica Rambeau, how powerful will she become in the MCU? And will they do Monica Rambeau justice and making her one of the more powerful superheroes in the MCU? Like, because that's what she was in the comic book. She's one of the more powerful comic book characters.
Yeah.
But because she's a sister, they played her down. So that's a great point the real revelation. They played down, but Doctor Strange could potentially do a whole lot of damage in the MCU. Doctor Strange movie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't too much care about the Doctor Strange movie, the first one. I watched it, but it's not one that I can go back and watch again.
I liked it.
Okay, I got you. I got you, Charles. So just let me know whenever you want to come on, and then we'll make it happen. But yeah, you're right. Huh?
Bring it out.
Bring that outro. But that's the killer. You can talk Marvel theories all day long, using comic books, using movies, using ideas. And these dudes, what I will say, they'll amaze you each and every time. The only thing that I would say that I just didn't like what Marvel did was the whole going back in time and grabbing the stones and bringing them. I just didn't. I wasn't with that. That's it. That's the easy way out to write a storyline. Like Thanos was so powerful, he won, and now you got to figure a way to reverse everything. Well, I got rid of the stones with the stones, and I mean with Einstein's theory of relativity or whatever, mass energy can't be destroyed. It can only be transformed. So the stones,
when he clicked his fingers, Killmonger came back,
and Bishop got more powerful.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a couple thousand theories out there, but that's the only one. We're gonna go back in time. We're gonna do a time heist, get the stones, and bring everybody back. But the only thing is, we're not gonna make it like it was before. We're gonna just bring them back 5 years from now because I don't want to lose what I have. Okay, cool, Tony Stark. We'll do that for you. And then we're gonna kill you all after we don't. Did everything possible for you to be with your daughter.
Hey, I love you 3,000.
Oh God! But I will say, Strange could go to a universe where Killmonger is Black Panther and bring that Killmonger to the MCU. Good point. Good point. Good point.
Killmonger's coming back. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I gotta give you a war machine for that. No, that's a good point. I don't think Marvel's gonna do that because I mean, that's a great point. But even with Spider-Man No Way Home, when we thought that what's the bad guy in Spider-Man No Way Home? Miserable.
Gisto.
Yeah, the bad guy. We thought he was from a different universe.
Yeah.
When Thanos did a snap, come to find out he wasn't. And then plus we got secret wars. You know what I'm saying? We might already have a squirrel invasion. You know what I'm saying? Already going on. But squirrels
what if they bring
the
Illuminati?
Huh?
What if they bring the Illuminati?
Well, then you would have to bring in. No, the Illuminati is not going to happen, and the reason why, because you have to bring in the Fantastic Four,
right?
Namor, and X-Men Professor Xavier,
and Tony Stark,
and Black Bolt,
Yeah,
is it Black Bolt? I think it's Black Bolt.
But
so it's Doctor Strange.
What? So why wouldn't it happen?
Because they ain't introduced those guys into the MCU yet. And the way Marvel's doing stuff is they trying to do stuff to where it makes sense on how they do it. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. It don't need to make sense.
Exactly. You gonna look how they brought in Captain Marvel. It was just like, oh, she was fighting somewhere else.
Well, no,
that's how they brought her in.
That was the other thing. That's the other thing we should have talked about the Eternals. With the Eternals. Like,
ooh,
now
dude,
you motherfuckers want to help?
Oh, man. Huh?
Now you motherfuckers want to help? Like,
oh, snap.
And then, what was the other piece? the other piece is at the end of the end game. Remember, Captain America gave Falcon the shield, right?
Yeah.
So that means the old Captain America had been watching Infinity War going the whole time. He watched the fight in New York going the whole time. He watched when Thor came to Earth and they was fighting in that small city. He watched Captain Marvel when she did her stuff. He was there the whole time. The old Captain America chilling in the back. And guess what? He was there through WandaVision, and he was there through doggone the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Like he's been there all the time.
Yeah. And so he's just as bad as Wonder Woman. Because she was there during slavery and didn't do a damn thing.
Yeah, Captain America, both of them was there during the Jim Crow era. And ain't do nothing.
Didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing.
Doing pig law. What's that? It was pig law. Yeah. Anyway, don't get me started.
Yeah, you go ahead and wrap it up.
With that being said, I'm interested to see how you're gonna give us the reason why the Eternals did not get involved, and which will probably have something to do with Doctor Strange being the Sorcerer Supreme, and then like they was trying to, like they pointed out why Doctor Strange didn't get involved in when the Avengers fought in the Avengers won when they fought in New York. But they pointed out that Doctor Strange wasn't Doctor Strange yet in Endgame. And so, I mean, even when the Avengers went to when they fought Ultron, you know what I'm saying? Well, where was Doctor Strange at then? Where's the Eternals at then? Just all kind of doing not doing a damn thing. Like, yeah, like Thanos was bad. He was gonna take out half the doggone universe, but I think Ultron was gonna drop a motherfucking meteor on the Earth and destroy it. I mean, Thanos and Loki sent the Chitauri to Earth, and they was taking over. And guess what? Y'all was like, oh, they good, they got it, dog. They don't need no help from us. You might as well bring in the X-Men. And X-Men's like, yo, that was a human affair.
So this is gonna roll back into what I said. They're gonna bring Illuminati.
I'm not saying they're not gonna bring it, because even with that being said, you would have to explain Namor, and we already know what Namor gonna say if they came in. Well, that was surface drama. I don't do surface drama.
Right. Yeah. See, that makes sense. But the other ones, like
the Eternals,
it's gonna be like what's her name? Captain Marvel. She was somewhere else fighting.
But hers kind of makes sense because, you know, they made her stuff off world and who she was dealing with, so she went off world. Original Captain Marvel, she got her powers from here. No, I get what you're saying. Okay, forget you. Anyways, well, you know what? You made me forget what I was gonna say. It was a good one too. Well, I guess it wasn't important.
Because I got the memory powers. The maddest YouTuber ever. Ah!
No, you don't.
What?
Anyways, so I gotta get off because I gotta go take trash out and I need to clean up. So is there anything you want to add?
Huh? That was it, bro.
Huh?
That was it.
Huh?
That was it. I take the top off the protein and got those games.
Anyways, so this will conclude the video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Yo, Charles Hazleton III, bring that outro.